Hello, grade eights. What you're going to be doing is an entrepreneurship product or project. And the purpose of this exercise in a group of 3 or 4 is to launch a product. You're going to use 3 different platforms in which to do this. The one is a one-page website using Google Sites, where you're going to tell your customers about the product. You're then going to display or embed a video explaining the product, and this is what the second team member is going to do. They're going to use a platform called Canva in order to create the video, and then you're going to embed that video into the Google site. And then the third platform is one called Microsoft Forms, where you're going to gather information about the potential customers, where you're going to ask customers whether they want your product or not. What you're going to do is on your website, EMS, under grade 8, you're going to scroll down to where the instructions for this particular project are available to you. And it's important that you read these instructions very, very carefully so that you understand exactly what it is that you're required to do. So one person is going to create a landing page in Google Sites. He is then going to invite the other members of his team to that Google site so that you can all add the relevant parts to the website. So for example, whoever's responsible for creating the video will have to embed the video into the Google site, and whoever is responsible for creating the Microsoft form is going to embed the form on that same Google site. The instructions for the project you'll see are available in PDF format, project instructions, and it will give you a further explanation as to what you need to do, and it includes the rubric. And that's important for you to look at right at the outset so that you know exactly what it is that you're going to be assessed on. If you scroll further down, the person who's responsible for the Google landing page must have a look at the little video that's embedded there, which explains how to create a Google site. The link to the Google site is given, and you need to log into the Google site with your bishop's login details and add the members of your team to that. You then can add a logo, and there's a link where you can create a logo. You must decide on a theme, color scheme, and layout of your landing page. If you need to add an additional page to your site, you can do that, as well as your contact details. Here, this gives you a little bit more explanation on what you need to do. You're responsible for marketing your product, you're responsible for designing it, and you're also responsible for helping your teammates incorporate their work into the site. This little infographic on the right, if you click on it, will expand, and it's just some ideas to bear in mind when creating and designing a website. With regards to the video, you're going to be using a product called Canva. Some of you might be familiar with it. Important, once again, for you to log in with your bishop's email address. And I want you to have a look at the 2 videos, Canva for Students and Creating Video using Canva, which will explain exactly how to go about creating video. Just remember that you can create the video with your cell phone, and then you can add some final touches to it in Canva and then embed it into your website. The instructions for embedding it should also be available to you. The third person in the team is going to create a Microsoft form. And just to show you where to find your Microsoft forms, if you go to the Bishop's intranet, and if you go to Office 365, you just click on Sign In. And in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, you'll be able to click on the Forms application, and you'll be able to go and set up your form. The little video that's embedded here will explain exactly how to create that form and how to embed the form in your Google site. and you'll see the instructions are all very clear for you here. Just follow them, and you shouldn't have a problem.